Please get ready for a dictation of part 3 of the Indian Railway Budget Speech 2016-17 delivered by Shri Suresh Prabhakar Prabhu, introducing the railway budget for 2016-17 on 25th February 2016. It is beginning from para 18 onwards. 5 seconds. Start. This year we changed the metric from completion to commissioning. Completion can be a misleading term, a paper reality. Nothing has started functioning until it has been commissioned. It is with pride that I inform this august House that we are poised to commission broad gauge lines at the rate of over 7 km per day against an average of about 4.3 km per day in the last 6 years. This pace will increase to about 13 kilometers per day in 2017-18 and 19 kilometers per day in 2018-19 and will generate employment of about 9 crore man days in 2017-18 and 14 crore man days in 2018-19. It has been established that electrical traction is more economical besides being environment friendly. In a business as usual approach, it may take us 10 to 15 years to complete the required electrification, which we are targeting to complete in the next few years. We will accelerate the process and increase the pace multifold through innovative approaches of financing and project management, including partnering with Ministry of Power. We will formulate a framework where the net savings from electrification will be able to finance the capital expenditure to minimize the strain on government exchequer. This year we intend commissioning 1600 kilometers, which is the highest ever. In the next financial year, we have increased the outlay for railway electrification by almost 50% and propose to electrify 2000 kilometers. The dedicated freight corridor project, the largest infrastructure project in the country, is gaining momentum. I am happy to inform the House that before this financial year closes, almost all the contracts for civil engineering works would have been awarded. Since I assumed office, contracts worth rupees 24,000 crore have been awarded against rupees 13,000 crore worth of contracts in the last 6 years. Given the emphasis on rapid expansion of freight business, it is essential to build more dedicated freight couriers for increased traffic with consequent benefits for the economy and environment. It is proposed to take up the following freight corridors: north-south connecting Delhi to Chennai, east-west connecting Kharagpur to Mumbai, and east coast connecting Kharagpur to Vijayawada. It is proposed to put these 3 projects on high priority to ensure structuring, award and implementation in a time-bound manner through innovative financing mechanisms, including PPP. Port connectivity is an important element to ensure seamless logistics to boost countries' imports and exports. Last year, we had launched a coastal connectivity program. I am happy to inform that the Tuna port was commissioned this year and rail connectivity projects to ports of Jaigarh, Dighi, Revas, and Paradip are under implementation. For the year 2016-17, we propose to undertake implementation of rail connectivity for the ports of Nargol and Hazira under PPP, considering the urgent need to provide connectivity to our ports on the 7,517 kilometer coastline. We will positively consider to undertake any offer of partnership. Better connectivity to the northeastern states is of utmost priority for our government. We have opened the long-awaited broad gauge Lumding Silchar section in Assam, thus connecting Barak Valley with rest of the country. We also brought Agartala, the capital of Tripura, on the broad gauge network. The states of Mizoram and Manipur are also set to come on the broad gauge map of the country soon, with commissioning of the Kathakal, Bhairabi, and Arunachal Jiribam gauge conversion projects. In J&K, despite difficult terrain and uncertain geology, work on Katra Banihal section of Udhampur Srinagar Baramulla rail link project is progressing satisfactorily, and 35 kilometers of tunneling out of total 95 kilometers has been completed successfully. The decongestion work on the Jalandhar-Jammu line, an important link to the valley, is going on in full swing. Doubling of 2 bridges will be commissioned by March 2016, while the other 2 bridges will be completed by 2016-17. In keeping with our Prime Minister's emphasis on Make in India, Indian Railways was able to finalize the bids for setting up 2 loco factories with an order book of about rupees 40,000 crore. These factories will create an ecosystem of many flourishing small and medium ancillary units which will get connected to the global supply chain. They will boost employment potential of the entire eastern region. We ran a bidding process that was absolutely transparent, and the rates received were extremely competitive. We have since initiated a similar bid process for manufacture, supply, and maintenance of train sets to be used for Rajdhani and Shatabdi services. It is proposed to increase the current procurement by 30%. In the last 1 year, we have taken several measures to build the capacity of the organization to ensure readiness for the accelerated growth envisioned for Indian Railways. The outcome of this exercise has resulted in increased absorption of capital expenditure and reduced project sanction cycle stop.